Hey there. It is day 102 of my Take a Hike challenge, and I'm out in the woods over at Seidman Park just outside of Grand Rapids, and probably going to be finishing up the last mile or so in the dark. I got kind of a late start. It was a really busy Monday at work, but man, it feels so good. And I'll tell you that it's been really interesting the more I hike. Now it's not necessarily thinking about when am I going to fit a hike in, or man, I got to hike. It's just completely become so integrated into my day-to-day activities that I find myself looking forward to it, and maybe sometimes wishing I could go more than once or whatever, but it's been great. Another thing that I've been thinking about a lot today as I've been out here is there's a phrase that you hear a lot in hiking communities and different videos and stuff that I've watched, and it's called hike. They always say hike your own hike, which basically means, don't criticize someone else for how they want to hike it, just let them do it. And I've talked before on my podcast and stuff before about how it really, if you think about hike your own hike, it's live your own life, do what you want to do. And the cool thing, I've been hiking with a lot of different people over the last couple of years, both through Make-A-Wish as a kind of a hiking coach, but also with other friends and people that I've run into who have wanted to go check out hiking, and I brought them out on the trail. And the best thing about hiking, or one of the great things that it does provide you, is perspective. Because, in day-to-day world, when we're stuck in the rat race, we have, competing companies that we're going against. We have different allegiances politically or our favorite sports teams or whatever, and it just seems like this, there's this adversarial feeling that's built into our day-to-day life out there when we're in the real world. And when you get out here in the woods, it's kind of an equal playing field, whether you're young or whether you're old or whether you're a business owner or whether you're unemployed or whatever. Everybody out here has the clothes on their back and the shoes on their feet if they choose to have shoes, and then they have nature. And they have one big experience, and if there's a lot of people together, they all get to take in that similar experience, but it's going to be through a different perspective. And all of those other differences, political and everything else, go away and they just don't matter. So I like that. I like the purity of nature and the distraction from all of the crap that just doesn't really matter. And it's beautiful. So hopefully you can experience that same thing out here on the trail. But I've blathered on enough for today. I will talk to you again tomorrow.